Tēnā koutou katoa, tuarua ki ngā mate haere 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 atu rā, ka mihi ki te iwi kāinga ki a Ngāti Whātua, ki a tātou e tau nei kia ora, ko Ali Moore tōku ingoa. Kia ora and welcome to the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards 2021 for our virtual event. It is wonderful to be back for my third year hosting the awards. And while we can't be together in person, thank you so much for joining us online. We have had almost 400 people download tickets, and we know there are some awesome watching parties happening across the country where it's possible. We've come together again this year to continue to celebrate the incredible work happening up and down the country when it comes to rainbow inclusion in our workplaces. And it's fabulous to see that despite the challenges with COVID-19, organisations remain committed and some even stepping up their clear commitment to inclusion. Has there been a more important time to invest in our people in generations and to finally embrace our most important asset, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. It is the people, it is the people, it is the people. So before we get started, I suggest you quickly grab those bubbles glasses or whatever your preferred beverage is, sit back and get ready for an afternoon that is really worth celebrating. A very special thank you to everyone for committing to be here, to the judges, the sponsors and the event partners. The show must go on, so on with the show. The 2021 New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards are designed to recognise organisations who understand, value and welcome sexual and gender diversity and inclusion. The awards seek to celebrate strong leadership across organisations from the executive through to that remarkable employee who rises to the occasion. Initiatives that address ongoing challenges and make a measurable difference. Dynamic, aspirational and brave shifts in practice. Purposeful and confident public visibility. Breadth and depth of organisational commitment and impact, and organisations starting their journey and making a difference. Entries this year have come from a wide range of sectors and from organisations from right across the country. Congratulations to all of you who even put in an entry. Just entering is a really big step. And to do so, we're confident you're making strides to make your workplaces more inclusive. So, on to the award logistics. You should all have received the program for this afternoon. The awards kick off with the Partners Life Emerging Award and finish with the Westpac Supreme Award. We will have a mix of awards and speakers throughout, all via video. I will be introducing the sponsors for each award. They're going to say a few words. I'll then announce the finalists and the winner. Where we've been able to, we have some fabulous messages from our finalists and winners to share with you. Make sure you tag and hashtag the awards on Facebook and Instagram. There are no restrictions, so feel free to share away as you like. We'll be posting the winners as they happen, and we have a media release going to market immediately after this event. To get things started, it gives me great pleasure to invite Martin King, Pride Pledge and New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards Director, to the stage. I'm sure Martin needs no further introduction to you all. Let's give him a round of applause for pushing on and leading the awards despite all the challenges we've faced in 2021. Welcome, Martin.
Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Martin King tōku ingoa. Welcome to the third annual New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards. It is so fantastic to be here today with more than 400 people around the motu joining together to celebrate what is rainbow excellence in our organisations and workplaces. 3 years on, it's incredible to still see how much work is happening to improve, to innovate and to accelerate the work that we need to do to make our workplaces safer, more welcoming and more inclusive for our rainbow communities. And really importantly, not just the work we need to do today to make them safer today, but to make our organisations safer for generations to come and for tomorrow. These events don't just happen. And in fact, running a virtual event, I have found, is somewhat more complex than getting together and having a few drinks in person. So a big, big thank you to all our sponsors who've stood alongside us, to the incredible work that the judges have done, to our event partners for literally not leaving a stone unturned to bring today's event together. For each and every one of you who've made some awesome videos that we're going to enjoy over the next hour and a half. And to anyone else who's contributed to bringing this event to life. The awards were established to help celebrate, recognise, and to amplify the work that organisations are doing, Rainbow Tick and non-Rainbow Tick alike, but organisations committed to rainbow diversity and inclusion. So let's keep that going. When you go away from today, whether you're a finalist or whether you win, the key is that we keep the conversation alive. We take it into our communities, our schools, our churches. It doesn't matter where we take it, but take it away beyond the four walls of your workplace, because you as an individual can make a difference. Collectively, we can make a bigger difference. And so that is my challenge. How do you take this away and help us accelerate this very important work? Because we've come a long way, but we have so much further to go. We've got so much to do this afternoon. I'm not going to take up much more time. So it gives me a great honour and privilege to introduce our next two video speakers because we're virtual. And the first is Westpac, who are our platinum sponsor. Thank you, Westpac, for standing with us and your support. And then I will pass to Wiki Gillard, the Acting Program Director for Rainbow Tick, who are our enabling strategic partner of these awards. And then we're back to Ali and we get the awards ceremony underway. And you will see me at the end of the show for a few closing words. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Damon and I work for Westpac. I'm also the co-chair of the Rainbow EAG. Listen, it's my absolute delight and privilege to be here today to celebrate with you the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards, albeit a little differently. It is great that we still get to come together to celebrate the hard work, the passion, the dedication that has gone in to creating the type of New Zealand that we all want to be a part of. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you and well done to Martin and the team from Pride Pledge for pulling this event off. It hasn't been easy trying to plan things out under COVID. Running a business, building awareness, engaging communities, all while a pandemic's raging around you. Well done, guys. Amazing work. Firstly, Westpac is a platinum sponsor of these awards. Now, platinum sponsorship for us is more than just attaching our name to something and saying, there you go. It's about finding people, partnerships and communities that we can connect with and engage with values that are very similar to our own. We're absolutely delighted to be working alongside Martin and the team here at Pride Pledge to bring you not only today, but also the amazing programs, amazing experience and information that we can share with all of New Zealand. We've been around for about 160 years, so we look pretty good for an old duck. But most importantly, we've been with New Zealand through highs and through lows. And it's important for us to align to the communities that we serve, that we work, and that we live with people that are passionate and dedicated to making the type of New Zealand we all want to be a part of. From all of us here at Westpac, we want to say thank you and well done to everybody, both for joining here today, but the amazing mahi and aroha that you put in to making sure that this is the type of New Zealand that we can have for today and for our future. Well done.
E koi te tui, e kete te kaka, e kuku te kereru. Ngā mihi mahana, kia tātou katoa. The tui chatters, the parrot gabbles, the wood pigeon coos. It takes all kinds of people. There is strength in diversity. Tēnā koutou katoa ko Wiki Gillard tōku ingoa. Welcome to the Rainbow Excellence Awards 2021, where we celebrate rainbow inclusion. Finalists and winners, we celebrate you. Sponsors and judges, ngā mihi nui for your tautoko. There has been some great progress made in the Rainbow Tick Network, with new organisations joining the whānau and bringing new ideas and innovation to the journey. We love to share this journey with you all and look forward to hearing about some of these initiatives tonight. Whether you're at home watching with your whānau or watching with colleagues, please sit back and enjoy. Congratulations, finalists, and congratulations, winners. Please enjoy your evening. Now, back to you, Ellie.
Tēnā koe, Wiki. I'd like now to welcome Barbara Chapman, patron of the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards, to say a few words. Barbara is one of New Zealand's most distinguished board directors and a passionate advocate for diversity and inclusion. We're privileged to have her support. Barbara.
Kia ora, Martin, and kia ora to all of you joining these awards online. I'm Barbara Chapman, patron of the awards, and I want to add my welcome and best wishes to you all. 2021 has been a year requiring a lot of resilience. To have excelled in these challenging times is a testament to you all, and to be nominated for an award proves just how much you've led the way inside your organisations and affected change for the better. Today is your day to shine brightly. Congratulations to you all, and I hope to see you in person again next year. Thank you.
Kia ora, Barbara. Some exciting news now. This year's trophies for all our winners have been designed and handcrafted by one of New Zealand's most fabulous rainbow artists, Zena Elliott. These are very special taonga, and we'd like to welcome Zena Elliott to introduce and say a few words about the trophies.
Ko putoa ki tōku manga, ko rangitai ki tōku awa, ko mā tātua tōku waka, ko Ngāti Awa tōku iwi, ko Te Pahipoto tōku hapū, ko Zena Elliott tōku ingoa. I would like to acknowledge the organisers of this 2021 event. It has been a privilege to have the opportunity to design the Rainbow Tick Awards. A little background behind the design. The figure is a representation of a people. The pattern woven within the figure represents resilience and strength. The colours represent diversity, and each award is uniquely coloured, and there is not one like the other. The designs were partially laser cut, hand painted, and wood stained. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the 2021 Rainbow Tick winners. It has been a real honour to design these awards for you. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
And our first award is the Partners Life Emerging Award, recognising organisations who are early in their diversity and inclusion journey but have taken steps to clearly signal their commitment to rainbow inclusion in one or more facets of their organisation. I invite Managing Director of Partners Life, Naomi Ballantyne, to say a few words.
Hi to you all from Partners Life. While myself and my team are missing seeing you all in person, we are delighted that we can still be part of the New Zealand Rainbow Awards, an unmissable date in our annual calendar. As I live in Auckland, I have to ask that you please excuse the hair. I have done my best with almost an entire can of hairspray. Partners Life is a diverse team, and we serve a diverse group of customers. We 100% believe that all people are equally valuable and should be equally valued, that when your organisation has this principle embedded into its very essence, then your business will be an enormous success. Having staff and customers across the rainbow spectrum and truly learning about who they are and the struggles they have been through in their lives to arrive here with you both humbles and inspires you, but it also enrages you at the injustices that they have experienced. For as long as there remains ignorance and hate towards people's differences, then there will be a need for us to stand up and fight against it. And for as long as there are individuals and organisations prepared to take on the fight against discrimination, there will be a need for recognition of their commitment and their sacrifice. Each of us at Partners Life, we are extremely proud of the diversity of our company and of our role in helping the New Zealand Rainbow Awards sing the praises of and award today's Rainbow Heroes. We are also very proud to let you know that we have just recently approved our very first medical claim for a gender reassignment surgery, something that has not ever before been covered by insurance. The araha between our staff and the customer when that claim decision was communicated was quite simply palpable, and it's that feeling that keeps us striving to do more. Beautiful people, thank you for listening to me. I will now pass you on to Ali to introduce the finalists and the winner.
That's a massive breakthrough. Thank you, Naomi. And the finalists are Les Mills International and Spaceworks Interior Architecture. Let's find out a little bit more about the winner. This organisation took the Pride Pledge last year and has recently received the Rainbow Tick. They have been on an incredible journey to fast-track their progress to becoming a safe, welcoming and inclusive workplace, led from the top of their organisation. Not only are they showing incredible leadership for their own people, but they're making a stand in their industry for others to follow. Rainbow diversity and inclusion is explicitly embedded in their business plans, values, policies, leadership meetings, and they also have launched their BU Rainbow Group to engage their Rainbow employees. And the winner is Spaceworks Interior Architecture. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is incredible. It really just confirms the journey that Spaceworks is on around diversity and inclusivity. Thank you so much to Martin and the Rainbow Excellence team. Woo!
Congratulations. Now, the Rainbow Tick Training and Development Award recognises training and development initiatives within organisations to improve rainbow inclusion. Please welcome Julie Watson, Program Manager, Rainbow Tick, to say a few words.
Kia ora tātou, ko Julie Takawingawa. Ma te huruhuru, ka rerere te manu, adorn the bird so that it may soar. At Rainbow Tick, we're delighted to sponsor the Training and Development Award. Education is what makes the employee collective soar in an organisation. It brings about those aha moments. It sows a seed that gets nurtured as people learn, understand, and empathise. As Yeats said, education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. To the finalists in this category, this is an outstanding achievement. There is so much amazing mahi happening in this space. We see work that is so authentic, consultative and reflective. We see people calling on those with lived experience. We see people with lived experience working hard for the organisation and determined to make things better for future employees. We see certain groups who live under the rainbow determined to make things better for other groups who experience more marginalisation. We applaud the work that you are doing. Ngā mihi, kia ora Alison, over to you to announce this year's winner.
Kia ora, Julie. Our finalists are Chorus New Zealand and Inland Revenue. Let's find out a little bit more about our winner now. This company stepped beyond the four walls of their organisation and with this industry-leading initiative invited in parents of rainbow children into the first panel of its kind called Raising Rainbow Children. The forum opened the door for more and more employees of rainbow children to join the organisation's Rainbow Network, and in particular, parents of gender diverse children. This organisation has shown that it can have an impact on rainbow communities through their employees and supporting them beyond their day jobs by creating a safe, welcoming and inclusive workplace for parents of rainbow children. This program is an example for other organisations to follow. And the winner is Chorus New Zealand Limited. Congratulations. Now, the Grant Thornton Innovation Award recognises a program, policy or practice that shows the willingness to try something new and bold with mechanisms for measuring and monitoring progress adapted to the unique organisational context. Please welcome Paige Cuthbert, Board Chair of Grant Thornton, to present the award.
Hi everyone, I'm Paige Cuthbert, Board Chair at Grant Thornton New Zealand. We are extremely proud to once again support the Rainbow Excellence Awards. It's an amazing initiative that supports the sharing of best practice and recognises the efforts of organisations who are leading the way in developing new and innovative ways to improve workplace inclusion. These awards are consistent with the values and behaviours that permeate our culture at Grant Thornton. The linchpin of our firm's strategy is to provide a safe, healthy and diverse workplace where people, regardless of background, experience or individual difference, can be authentic and enjoy a true sense of belonging. This delivers the best outcomes for our clients and our people. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our people and culture team who continue to evolve our diversity and inclusion focus with help and guidance from Diversity Works New Zealand. They do a great job. Diversity of thought is key to innovation. Innovation is a key mindset of any successful organisation, and for these reasons we are delighted to sponsor the Innovation Award. This award recognises an organisation with a program, policy or practice that shows the willingness to try something new and bold, adapted to the unique organisational context with measures for monitoring progress. So on that note, I'll now pass you to Ali, who will announce the outstanding organisations who made it to the finals this year, and of course announce our winner. A big congratulations to you all. It's a privilege to share today with you. Over to you, Ali.
Kia ora, Paige. And our finalists are Z Energy, Te Kawa Mataho Public Service Commission and EY. Before we announce the winner, the judges wanted to recognise an organisation with a highly commended. The highly commended goes to Z Energy. Congratulations. And on to our winner now. This organisation decided to deep dive into a part of our rainbow community which is not only the largest, but also the least visible and often underrepresented in our Pride and Ally networks. This organisation put the spotlight on BI+ representation and inclusion in the workplace across New Zealand and Australia, led from their Unity lead in New Zealand. Analysis of internal data and external research shows that BI+ people feel less of a sense of belonging in the workplace and are more likely to keep their sexual orientation hidden from others compared to gay and lesbian people. It also shows that BI+ people have reduced levels of mental health compared to the average population. BI+ inclusion is a pressing issue which most corporates are yet to address. This organisation has now built BI+ inclusion into their Unity Group plans. And the winner is EY. Congratulations, and we are delighted to have both Z Energy and EY videos to acknowledge all the hard work they're doing.
It is my privilege to be recognised for Zed's journey on rainbow awareness and making our workplace a safer space for people to bring their true selves to work each and every day. Being recognised today in amongst peers in rainbow inclusiveness is incredibly humbling. At Zed, we are proud of the journey we have undertaken, including a significant milestone this year as we launched Zed's Rainbow Network, our first employee network designed to help educate, support, and create more visible allies across the organisation. Well, I have been fortunate to lead Zed on its rainbow journey. What encourages me more is the fact I have nearly 500 people across all levels of Zed supporting me in the process and committed to making a difference for themselves and those around them. I look forward to our ongoing rainbow and D&I journey, and congratulations to all of those being recognised today for the positive changes you are making, the ripples to which far extend beyond what you ever imagine.
Kia ora. It's a great pleasure to be nominated as a finalist in the innovation category at the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards for our work on BI+ inclusion. Back in March, we got together a group of around 12 major organisations to think about the unique challenges faced by the BI+ community and to really come up with some collective actions to take away to our respective organisations to try and make a difference. BI+ people make up the largest contingent under the rainbow umbrella, but yet we rarely speak about them. They have lower engagement scores and have poorer mental health outcomes at work. So it's really a an underserved part of our community, and we really wanted to do something about it. So for our part, we now have a burgeoning BI+ work stream that is able to share their own experiences, and they're co-creating the way forward for BI+ visibility and engagement. So that is something that we did this year, and we're really proud of it, and thank you for the recognition.
Congratulations, EY. Our next speaker via video needs very little introduction to any of you. She is Louisa Wall. Louisa is the Labour MP for Manurewa and alternatively known as the mother of marriage equality in New Zealand. Louisa is speaking to us from the Rainbow Room at Parliament in Wellington. Please welcome Louisa to the screen.
Inga mana, inga reo, rauranga tira mā, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Ngā mihi whānau aniwaniwa. It is my absolute pleasure to join you for another exciting instalment of the Rainbow Excellence Awards, and I want to acknowledge all of you as our excellent sponsors, our excellent organisations who actually strive to make your workplaces a better place for your LGBTIQ+ Rainbow members. Obviously, special mention of the amazing Martin King, who has displayed incredible resilience and also fortitude to ensure that we have this Rainbow Excellence Awards. It's been incredibly challenging for all of us, but within the context of that challenge, we've still managed to make sure that we can celebrate you, celebrate those people, those organisations who are making the lives of their LGBT workers and workforce and customers and actually the wider community better. So we're here to celebrate leadership, we're here to celebrate innovation, we're here to celebrate best practice and also collaborations. And from my perspective, collaborations have been things that we've still been able to do this year. So I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge CAN, which is the Cross-Agency Rainbow Network, and their team of leaders from across Aotearoa, Teresa and her team, who came to Parliament in March this year with a focus on visibility across the public service, but also at the heart of what they wanted to come together and talk about was their safety and well-being as out and proud LGBTIQ+ peoples in the public service. And I think from their perspective and from my perspective, visibility matters. We count. And really that provides a really good segue for me to focus on some of the legislative developments that we have been pursuing this year and continue to pursue with the goal of the pieces of legislation passing before Christmas, if not early in the new year. And they have related to the Births, Deaths, Marriages, Relationship Registration Amendment Bill, which will allow self-identification, obviously for our trans whānau, and make the process a lot easier for them to be able to do so, and obviously make the system more accountable to ensuring that our needs are met. We've also been having submissions on the Conversion Practices Bill, and I have to say in the history of the Parliament, when my marriage equality legislation went through in 2013, we received 21,533 submissions. With conversion practices, we received over 106,000 submissions. And I think that level of engagement, not only from our community, but generally, obviously highlights how important our pieces of legislation are and the participation within that context. Now, in saying that, over 55% of those who submitted in favour of conversion practices legislation, which will outlaw this abhorrent practice. And I really do want to take the opportunity to acknowledge the community who mobilised to make sure that our voices were counted and our voices have been heard in a process that's ongoing. And I really also want to highlight that in Census 2023, we will be counted. The New Zealand government has committed to ensuring that rainbow peoples will be counted in the census. And from my perspective, that is an incredibly important development because it gives us an evidence-based set of statistics about the different cohorts of us who live in Aotearoa New Zealand, whether we're lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, how we identify matters, and I therefore think the provision of services to us will matter, and we will be able to hold the public good system accountable to meeting our needs. From a global perspective, next year is going to be incredibly exciting. So in July 2022 in London, the first ever LGBT conference will take place. The theme of that international gathering is Safe to Be Me. And within that context, they have three priorities. The first is decriminalisation. There are still over 70 countries in the world where being LGBTIQ+ is illegal. And so that has to remain our number one first principles priority to at minimum say we deserve to exist as we are in our communities without fear of persecution. The second is a focus on eliminating violence and discrimination that we experience as LGBT peoples globally. And the third is about increasing our access to public services. Martin kindly asked me to focus on a challenge. I've outlined the global challenge, and I was thinking from a regional perspective, what that means for us is that there are 7 Pacific Islands where being LGBTIQ+ means you're a criminal. Those Pacific countries are the Cook Islands, Kiribati, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, the Solomon Islands, Tonga and Tuvalu. But I think the opportunity that we have is to look collectively at how we can support the LGBTQ+ community in those respective countries. Are we doing enough to give civil society leaders, our rainbow pride leaders within those countries, enough resources to have the communication with politicians, with the public sector, but also with their communities at large about how important it is to ensure that they can live in a society where they're not criminals. And then I was thinking, what would the national challenge to us all be collectively as a family of sponsors and those that practice inclusiveness and diversity for our rainbow community? And something that I've decided to focus on actually is where are we not celebrating the rainbow community in Aotearoa, New Zealand? And I was reading an article just this week that Whangarei have announced that they will have the inaugural Whangarei Pride in March 2022. And that organisation was established in 2014 via Facebook. They now have 20 volunteers, part of Whangarei Pride. But I was wondering what other communities in Aotearoa, New Zealand haven't yet established Pride festivals, Pride Parade, an opportunity for our community to be visible. And maybe this is an opportunity for sponsors collectively to do a stock take and to see where they have branches, where they have their organisation is represented, and where you are, does that community have the resources to be able to undertake a process to create these Pride events that we know are so vital. Counting ourselves, visibility all matters, because if you can see us, you can know us. If you can know us, you can join us. And obviously, when we have these Excellence Awards, you can also celebrate with us. So finally, I just wish you an amazing celebration at this Rainbow Excellence Awards, and I look forward to our future where we can again, kanohi ki te kanohi, face to face, come together to celebrate what I know continues to be amazing practice within your workplaces to ensure that your LGBTIQ people are visible, proud, valued, nurtured, and know that they can be who they are and take their whole place to work. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
Kia ora, Louisa. Wonderful kōrero. The Sky City Community and Advocacy Award recognises outward public commitment to community groups from organisations towards the rainbow community. Please welcome Jeremy Hurst and Anita Butler, co-chairs Sky City Pride Network, to present this award.
Kia ora everyone. Sky City is really thrilled to be able to sponsor the Community and Advocacy Award at this year's New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards. This category really aligns with Sky City's overall strategies of engaging and advocating on behalf of both our employee rainbow community and also the wider community to make sure that we operate as a safe, welcoming and inclusive business. Advocacy is one of the 3 core areas of focus for the Sky City Pride Group, working towards our ultimate vision that all employees and customers should feel comfortable to bring their whole selves to Sky City every time.
Sky City has been a proud sponsor of the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards since its inception in 2019. We were honoured in that year to win the Training and Development Award. In the past, Sky City has sponsored rainbow community activities such as the Auckland Pride Festival, and we continue to work with rainbow organisations. This underlines our commitment to creating a safe working space for our employees. Congratulations to all the finalists, and of course a special congratulations to the winner of the Community and Advocacy Award. I am now going to hand back to our fabulous Ali, who will announce the finalists and also the winner. Good luck everyone.
Kia ora for that. And the finalists are Auckland Council and ASB Bank. And the winner is ASB. Congratulations. Let's hear more from the ASB team.
Hi everyone, we're ASB and we're thrilled to be here. It's an honour to be recognised and to be celebrating all the amazing work in the rainbow community over the last year.
Partnership that's close to our heart is with Rainbow Youth. We ran a couple of initiatives with them earlier this year during the Pride Month, and one of them was the premiere of movie Rurangi, where we raised funds for them and it was a huge success.
Our reach is nationwide. This year we reached down to Christchurch where we joined and supported them on their very first Pride Walk down the Cashel Street Mall. This was such a colourful event and we colourfuled up our Cashel Mall branch in support. Thank you to everyone who made this possible.
I just want to say a massive thank you to the ASB Unity team, to the wider working group, to all our volunteers for working on our initiatives, and to the organisers of this awesome, first of a kind virtual awards night. I want to say a huge thank you.
Kia ora. The Newmarket Business Association Executive Leadership Award recognises genuine ownership, accountability and drive from the top levels within an organisation. Please welcome Mark Knopf-Thomas, CEO of the Newmarket Business Association, to say a few words.
Kia ora everyone, I'm Mark Knopf-Thomas from the Newmarket Business Association. We are delighted again to be sponsoring the Executive Leadership Award in the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards for 2021. We really wish we could all be together like we were last year, but sadly that can't happen due to the dreaded COVID, but hopefully we get back to normality soon and hope everybody's doing okay. Our involvement with these awards is very important to the Business Association and to me personally. Newmarket is home to around 20,000 employees and 3,000 businesses, and we are as diverse as any community anywhere. It's important that we celebrate our diversity and champion diversity across the Newmarket precinct. We want to nurture more rainbow leadership across Newmarket and around the rest of New Zealand and in fact the world. My challenge to everybody really is that this is not a destination. There is no end game. This journey doesn't stop. So keep pushing boundaries, keep celebrating our diversity, and keep breaking through the pink glass, whatever ceiling it is, keep smashing it. Congratulations to all the winners today, and huge congratulations to the winner of our category. Thanks, everyone.
Kia ora, Mark. And the finalists are Shelley Thompson from the New Zealand Intelligence Community, Lizzie Whaley from Spaceworks Interior Architecture. A bit more about the winner now. As a passionate, out and proud leader, this executive is leading from the front, not only within their organisation, but putting the challenge out to their industry. This leader is an inspiration for our rainbow communities, leaving no stone unturned when it comes to being committed to diversity and inclusion. We're delighted to announce that this year's winner is Lizzie Whaley from Spaceworks Interior Architecture. Congratulations. Let's hear from Lizzie.
I feel really passionate about raising awareness for the rainbow community in design and construction, and I feel that we can make a real impact in allowing everybody to feel included. We can help support people on their mental health journey and really allow them to embrace who they are in this sector.
And going through this journey, you really get to open up all the reasons around diversity and what it means, truly not just for ourselves, but for everyone else around us.
It feels amazing to be included as a finalist in Rainbow Excellence Awards. Everybody was part of this journey, and they, as much as I, am just incredibly pleased. So thank you.
Lovely and well deserved. The Purple Sherbet Representation in Marketing Award recognises organisations which have purposefully and clearly shown rainbow inclusion in mainstream external marketing and branding campaigns in an authentic and integrated way. Please welcome Heidi Wood from Purple Sherbet to say a few words.
Hi, we're so delighted the awards were able to go ahead this year. Even though we're virtual, we are all still connected and celebrating diversity and inclusion. Purple Sherbet has been involved with the awards since their inception, and there's something that we feel really passionately about. For us, inclusivity is part of our company values, and we strongly believe that everybody deserves to work in a safe workspace, be who they are, and not be judged or marginalised for that. We are pleased to sponsor the Marketing Award once again. Marketers have the opportunity to influence and help bring about change through the way they communicate and promote their organisations, where rainbow is normalised, along with rainbow success stories and rainbow achievements, just like you would with so many other aspects of your business. We can't be what we can't see. In fact, all of us are marketers in some form, whether it's the way that we express ourselves, what we believe in, and how we communicate that to others. In our daily journeys, whether it's in the office or out in the world, let's all commit to inspiring others to be more inclusive and more open. Congratulations to all of the finalists, and a big congratulations to the winner. We also want to take this opportunity to thank Martin and his team for all of the hard work that they do in bringing this event to us each year, so that we can celebrate what makes us unique and all of the organisations that support and embrace that. I'll now hand back to Ali, who will announce the finalists and the winner. Congratulations once again, and good luck, everybody.
Kia ora. And the finalists are Kathmandu Limited and Les Mills International. And the winner is Les Mills International. Congratulations. Let's hear more from the Les Mills International team.
Kia ora koutou katoa. It all started with one of our teammates asking our CEO at a company-wide meeting, why don't we do more around Pride? To think a year later we're Rainbow Tick certified, we've walked in the Rainbow Auckland Parade, we've delivered a hugely engaging social media campaign celebrating our LGBTQIA+ community, we've created a global education series, we've changed our bathroom signage, and countless other things. Feels so good.
And now being recognized as a finalist, the gratitude for each person that worked on this project is immeasurable. At Les Mills, we have 3 company values: united, be brave, and change the world. We can say that every person that worked on this project and in improving our organization has embodied these values in the best possible way. Be brave to lead this out, united towards one common goal, and one by one, changing the world.
The most exciting thing, though, is we're far from being done, and this is only the beginning. We look forward to working with each and every one of you and your organisations to continue this great work. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
And congratulations. Now, before we move on to our next award category, I'd like to introduce Mike Bennett, CEO of Z Energy and proud and active ally of our rainbow communities. Z Energy have been proud sponsors of the awards since inception, and Mike has been a key ally on the judging panel of the awards. Let's hear from Mike about the importance of allyship.
Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Mike toku ingoa. He pau mātua o te whānau a Z Energy, taku tūranga mahi. Hi everyone, my name is Mike and I'm the CEO at Z Energy and a proud Rainbow ally. I'm going to share a few thoughts on being an ally, and I'm going to do that by sharing some images with you. At Z, we define an ally as someone who openly supports, aligns, promotes and defends an area of diversity with an individual or group of people that may be different to themselves. Through knowledge and understanding, they ensure that their ally group has a voice, even when they are not in the room, and beyond just Pride Month. When an activity or behaviour is contrary to that ally group, they step in on their behalf in an appropriate manner. As Martin Luther King says, in the end, we will not remember the words of our enemy, but the silence of our friends. The standard you walk past is the standard you are prepared to accept. Unless you are mindful, there are missed opportunities to set the standard for supporting our rainbow community. Think about the assumptions inherent in how we speak, or even hard-coded into our digital experiences, like choices for pronouns and gender in application form. But what is the shadow you cast as an ally? And beyond the shadow that you cast, as an ally, you cannot live in the shadows, as this defeats the purpose of being there to support those around you when they need it most. Being visible is about ensuring that the rainbow community know you have their back, while also letting colleagues know that you can be approached for conversations. One example for me is my lanyard and rainbow pin. These are presented to only those within Z who've undertaken the education and training to become a recognised ally. Z's allies wear this in the knowledge that they are open to being approached and visibly supportive of our rainbow colleagues. This visibility is all year around, and not just during events like Pride Week. In safety, we talk a lot about work as done versus work as imagined. Often great safety systems and processes are generated by really committed people in head office, designed around what they believe to be accurate and actionable, yet with no real understanding of the lived experience of those who are required to follow the policy. This is why an ally has to understand the lived experiences of our rainbow community, not just be familiar with the policy and procedures that support the imagined experience. Allies need to get out to hear stories and experiences firsthand about the adversity within our rainbow community. We all know that microaggressions are small but add up to a material negative impact. We hear lots of examples where even before their first day, employees have gotten strong signals about whether a workplace will be inclusive to our rainbow community. The type of language used, visuals on the website, options beyond male and female on the job application form. Instead of microaggression, let's think about how we can demonstrate micro-affirmations. Every time we use inclusive language and behaviour, we give a strong, positive signal. This is a safe environment where rainbow employees are both valued and respected. Imagine a rainbow interviewee wearing a wedding ring being asked about the spouse of the opposite gender. You can imagine the potential awkwardness in that moment as the candidate tries to navigate what, if anything, to say. As an ally, jump in before the interviewee is even on the spot. If you hear a colleague ask about a male candidate's wife, jump in and add, or your husband. That signals that you and your organisation aren't assuming anything. And of course, then take the opportunity to have a conversation with your colleague afterwards. For me, integrity is keeping my word, doing what is expected of me, and behaving true to my values. And of course, I'm sure you, like me, think I have integrity all of the time. However, how often do you bring integrity when no one is watching? Do you really follow the rules if there is no one there to see you? For me, that is one of the real tests of allyship. demonstrating your commitment to our rainbow community when there is no one watching or no one would really know what you did or didn't do to advance our cause. A word on COVID. After all, how can we talk about the work environment in 2021 without some mention of COVID? I appreciate the choices that need to be made about budgets and where to prioritise resources for businesses where COVID has impacted their revenues. I'm also aware that COVID is making life harder for those at the margins of our communities, places where some of our own rainbow community live. COVID should not be an excuse for reducing our commitment as allies, as this is, after all, a variant of the when no one is watching aspect of integrity. At a time when many budgets are being reduced, it is easy to lump your rainbow spend into the discretionary bucket, and it's not. Finally, a word on language. How we speak shapes the world around us. Try, hope, possibly are not the same as I will, I promise, you can count on me. As we celebrate another year of excellence within the rainbow community, what can you be counted on for? Nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa.
Wonderful sentiments there. The Rainbow Tick Non-Commercial Sector Award recognises and celebrates organisations within the non-commercial sector who demonstrate leadership and innovation in the area of rainbow diversity and inclusion within and or across their sector. Please welcome Jose Taiapa, Program Manager of Rainbow Tick, to say a few words.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Congratulations to all the organisations today that have been nominated and that have received awards. Woohoo! Well done. Rainbow diversity and inclusion is never a destination, it's a continual journey. And we're really excited to present the Rainbow Tick Non-Commercial Sector Award, which recognises and celebrates organisations within the non-commercial sector who demonstrate leadership and innovation in rainbow diversity and inclusion within or across their sector. Non-commercial may include state sector, not-for-profit, social enterprises, NGOs, public sector, and profit for social purpose organisations. Like my sister Dorothy said in The Wizard of Oz, there's no place like home, and we want all Rainbow employees throughout Aotearoa to feel welcomed and safe within an organisation and a desire to want to be there and be there 100% their authentic selves. We were really impressed by the mahi done by the nominees in this category who excelled in many areas by implementing and following best practice, revising policy and authentically embracing and embedding rainbow diversity and inclusion into the DNA of their organisation. For example, we'd look to see an organisation has a gender affirming, transitioning in the workplace policy and supporting documents be in place for those currently within an organisation or for those that may look to join in the future. We'd want to see rainbow education as being available and that an organisation regularly seeks employee perspectives to gauge where they're at, where the gaps are, and then making improvements based on those findings. We're really excited by the nominees this year. Ka nui te pai. And good luck. Kia kaha, keep up the great work. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Back to you, Ellie, to announce this year's winner.
Kia ora. And the finalists are New Zealand Defence Force, Te Kawa Mataho Public Service Commission. Let's find out more about the winner now. And the winner of this award has been a standout winner across many categories in the Rainbow Excellence Awards over the last 2 years. And they continue to step up their LGBTQIA+ inclusion commitments. The organisation has the ability to set the standard for others to follow, and they are not stopping. This is a journey for them, not a destination. We are delighted to announce that this year's winner is New Zealand Defence Force. Congratulations. Let's hear more from the Chief of Defence, Kevin Short.
Ngā mihi kia koutou. On behalf of the New Zealand Defence Force, we are extremely grateful to be considered for an award. We are also very proud of the work NZDF has achieved to date. Being awarded and maintaining the Rainbow Tick is our external validation that the NZDF is a safe, welcoming and inclusive place for the rainbow community. Operationalising our Rainbow Tick certification framework is important to us as we needed to find a way to demonstrate that all our members of our organisation, from the executive members to the newest recruits, have a role to play in the implementation of this important work. In response to this challenge, our diversity and inclusion team developed the Rainbow Inclusion Plan, which, to the best of our knowledge, is the first of its kind in the public sector and amongst other Defence Forces. The plan aligns with Rainbow Tick accreditation standards and includes practical examples of what people can do to support rainbow inclusion in all areas of our operation. We warmly thank those who helped us through the peer review of our plan, including the public sector combined agency Rainbow Network. We also thank the Rainbow Tick for their ongoing support, as well as all of those who are working hard to ensure New Zealand is a safe and inclusive nation. He waka eki noa, we are all in this together.
Congratulations. The Westpac SME Rainbow Inclusivity Award recognises small to medium organisations, less than 300 employees, on their journey towards improving rainbow inclusion, evidenced through one or more areas of program, policy or practice that set an example for others to follow. Please welcome Damon Over from Westpac to say a few words.
Kia ora everybody, my name is Damon Over and I'm one of the regional managers here at Westpac. I'm also the co-chair alongside Noel McCarthy for the Westpac Rainbow Employee Action Group. It is our absolute privilege and delight to be a part of the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards here today, albeit a little bit differently, thanks COVID. For Westpac, it's been really important. We've been a part of the community for a very long time. We're quite old. We look quite good for 160 years old, if I must say so myself. But we've been with New Zealand through the highs and the lows, and our partnership with Pride Pledge has enabled us to reach into the communities that we serve and provide information to allow people to make informed decisions, be educated, to raise awareness, and most importantly, create the type of environment and society that we all want to be a part of. It's important to us here at Westpac that everybody is able to bring their whole selves to work. Small businesses represent 97% of the businesses in New Zealand, so it's extraordinarily important no matter where you are, no matter who you are, and no matter who you work for, you can come to work and be your whole self. We're absolutely delighted to be working alongside the Pride Pledge team to deliver the Roll Out the Rainbow program and awareness program to many parts of New Zealand that traditionally may not have seen this type of training and education before. It is our absolute delight and privilege today to congratulate everybody in the category for the Westpac Small to Medium Enterprise Award. Congratulations and good luck everyone.
Kia ora. And the finalists are iInstitute and Spaceworks Interior Architecture. And the winner is Spaceworks Interior Architecture. Congratulations again to the Spaceworks team.
Thank you so much. This is incredible. It just shows that Spaceworks is on the right journey. We are so incredibly proud and stoked. Thanks so much to Martin and the Rainbow Excellence team. Woo!
What an afternoon for them. We have a very special guest now joining us via video all the way from her basement in Grey Lynn. A special welcome to Anita Wiglet from RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. Anita.
Kia ora, my darlings, it's me, Anita Wiglet, here from RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, and I'm so excited to be with you today at the Rainbow Excellence Awards. Now, I was meant to be with you in person doing a dance and having a bit of fun with you all, but unfortunately due to COVID, we're online, but you know, that's okay because we're online now, and you get to see inside my house in this beautiful studio, which is actually the basement of my house. This is a tinsel kit and there's a wardrobe behind. It's really glamorous, but enough about me. This is all about you, and first and foremost, a huge congratulations for keeping the celebrations alive despite COVID. It's just so wonderful to see so many organisations that I know so well and think are amazing come together to celebrate the rainbow community. Your commitment is amazing, and it matters not just for our generation, but also for future generations, making the world a better place. So let's snap some fingers for you. You're amazing. And also a special congratulations to all of the amazing finalists and the winners, and of course the incredible sponsors for these wonderful events. You're just amazing. Now, especially for those winners, make sure you shout pride from the rooftops, because today is all about you celebrating yourself. That pride is going on part of everywhere. You are doing some amazing things in our community, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you do. And I just hope you have the most fabulous afternoon and the most fabulous day. And I hope I get to see you one day very, very soon. But until then, stay safe, stay fabulous, and we'll have a glass of sparkling grape juice. And I'll give you a big hug to celebrate soon. Mwah! Congratulations, everyone.
Looking forward to it. The Simpson Grierson Impact Award recognises an organisation or initiative that's tackled a particular issue or opportunity and can demonstrate measurable improvement and impact on rainbow inclusion. Please welcome Sian Wilson, Pro Bono Partner, Simpson Grierson, to say a few words as the category sponsor for this award for the third year.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. As you'll see from the screen, my name is Sian Wilson. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the Pro Bono Partner at Simpson Grierson. I'm also the partner sponsor for our Simpson Grierson Pride Network, which is Simpson Grierson. I do have to admit, I'm a little bit nervous today, appearing on recording in front of all of you with my regrowth and 2 haircuts down, but hey, this is all our new normal, isn't it? So, Simpson Grierson has been involved with Rainbow Tick since its start up in New Zealand. We were, and we're really proud to say, the first organisation that was accredited with the Rainbow Tick in New Zealand. So it's meant a lot to us to be able to step up and provide an award, especially the Impact Award, as part of the Rainbow Tick Awards. The awards we think are really important as an event every year, so we're really pleased that they've found a way to still bring us all together, albeit online. We find the awards give us at Simpson Grierson a means to question and check our progress against others, to share ideas, to be part of a buzz, and to celebrate how we all can make a difference to the workplaces that we are in for all. Rainbow Tick asked me to consider what was an achievement at Simpson Grierson that I and our Pride Network were proud of in the last 12 months. So in fact, that would be the re-energising, the rebuilding of our Pride Network. We had let it fall in the past, being under the accountabilities of one person in our people and culture team. So I'm really sharing out that it's been a really great thing for us to look at that, examine it in focus groups with our rainbow communities in our organisation and our allies, and realise that we needed to, that we'd stalled, that we needed to do more to re-engage our energies here. And so a key part of that has been some fantastic staff stepping up, forming a Pride Network, providing ideas into us. It's a community-led model then that we've worked to, and we're just finding it so positive and productive for us at Simpson Grierson. So that reinvigoration of our Pride Network is what I'd put as my favourite achievement for what we've done for this in this area in the last 12 months. And so in that period of time, we've also seen, a pronoun rollout, rebranding of all of our accessible bathrooms as inclusive wharepaku. We've recently run rainbow training and are still doing so across our firm with a strong encouragement from our chair. And I really want to shout out here for the support that we've been getting from Jose from Rainbow Tick. Jose, we really appreciate the positivity, the wise counsel that you've given us, and the trainings that you've run in our firm. Lastly, Rainbow Tick asked me to think about if there was anything that I wanted to ask from the virtual audience, put a challenge out in the future. I think that it's a simple one that we've really learnt in the last 12 months at Simpson Grierson, which is to take a step back, review, see your Rainbow Tick as part of a journey, one that you do need to refresh regularly. Look at yourself, that corporate entity, your practices, your language, your staff's throwaway lines, your risk of complacency. Open up forums for staff to bring ideas forward, to raise issues. And I would also like to raise a challenge that one of our group at the Pride Network suggested when we were brainstorming this speech of mine. And he said, why don't we ask the room to think about what might be on the radar in 5 years? He mentioned how 5 years ago, we corporates weren't thinking about our pronouns. And now this is a project we can all engage in to create a really great way that gender diverse people can feel more comfortable in our workplaces, but also so we can show a simple act of allyship through it. So think about what you're not seeing now. Think about what's not being said or engaged in comfortably in your workplaces. And from that, let's think about what we can all do as new initiatives. But for now, I'd like to congratulate 3 organisations that are being put forward for this Impact Award because they have thought about what they can do as new initiatives to create an impact in their workplace. So that's the New Zealand Defence Force, St John's Ambulance and EY. So over to Ellie to tell us a bit more about these finalists and also announce the winner. Good luck.
Stole my thunder, Shan. Yes, the finalists are EY, New Zealand Defence Force and St John Ambulance. And before we announce the winner, the judges wanted to award a highly commended. And that goes to EY. Congratulations. On to the winner now. This organisation has developed an extensive LGBTQI+ inclusion plan which seeks to ensure a top-down and bottom-up approach to further enhance the lives of rainbow people in their organisation. The Rainbow Plan is an example for others to aspire to. This organisation has built extensive measures of success to know they're making an impact, including inclusion of a sexuality question in the annual Pulse survey and in the 3-yearly NZDF Health and Wellbeing survey, along with perceptions about leadership, inclusion, experience of harmful behaviour and trust in the organisation. And finally, whether data about LGBTQI+ shows increased attraction, retention and job satisfaction as the organisation's maturity in this space grows. And the winner is, as you might have guessed, New Zealand Defence Force. Congratulations. Let's hear from both EY and the New Zealand Defence Force.
Kia ora. It's great to be recognised this year as a finalist in the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards for our work on the She Starts Out programme supporting LGBTQ women entrepreneurs. The programme was designed as a means of increasing the visibility and engagement of queer women at EY, but also enabling our allies to demonstrate their support and also having an impact in the wider business community. And it was a real great honour to run this programme, to meet all of the wonderful businesswomen who were in the first cohort, and I'm currently in planning for the next round, which will kick off in the first quarter of next year. So look out for She Starts Out Mark 2. Congratulations to all of the other finalists, and thank you for your support.
Tēnā koutou katoa. At the New Zealand Defence Force, we are committed to rainbow inclusion in the workforce and in Aotearoa. We are proud and humbled to be recognised in these Rainbow Excellence Awards. We were awarded the Rainbow Tick in 2019, and each year we challenge ourselves to do more in the rainbow inclusion space. Having a rainbow inclusion plan that details what those from the different layers within the organisation, right from our executive, right through to our junior leaders in our units, is incredibly useful in assisting our people to build and maintain an inclusive environment. Thank you to the judges for recognising us and to those working to make their workplaces rainbow inclusive.
Congratulations, and it's great to see such leadership and commitment from our public sector organisations, and that this is continuing year on year. To hear more about what is happening in the public sector, let's hear from Peter Hughes, Public Services Commissioner, the Khan Network, and messages from other public sector leaders. Here's the video.
We want everyone to be comfortable in bringing their whole self to work. Everyone.
Government has always been filled with diverse, so just people. Unfortunately, many had to hide it in the past. Recently we've been more able to be our full selves at work, but this still depends a lot on which agency, workplace or team you might belong to.
And it's really important to have leaders that are allies as well as from within our communities.
To create the most impact, we need leadership at the executive level and leaders from within grassroots groups working alongside each other.
Many diverse people within agencies have been driving these necessary changes for decades from within, but we just really haven't had the vehicle to make these changes across government, and we haven't had the mandate to progress a lot of these necessary changes.
This is why Khan and the Papaponamu Seas and the Rainbow Seas have been building a relationship so that the members of our community and the leaders in government can leverage off each other. It connects our lived experiences as community members with real power to make change.
And this is a new pathway to realize a more inclusive workforce where everyone can feel safe and be their authentic self.
It's wonderful to be able to support the work of the cross-agency Rainbow Network, and I'm really privileged to have the opportunity to be the sponsor of this terrific group of people who have been helping the public sector over many years to pursue and improve the way in which our workplaces feel for people of the rainbow community. And it's something that our leaders are passionate about. My colleagues at the CE level are really passionate about making sure that we have an environment where people can bring their whole selves to work.
We've put really strong leadership in front of this. Some of our most capable and strongest chief executives are working with rainbow community leaders to drive real change.
We have arranged ourselves as a subgroup of chief executives to bring some collective leadership to this LGBTQI part of diversity and inclusion. It's important though that we lead from the top in collaboration with the communities and our agencies that are representative of the LGBTI perspectives. And it's important because when we work together we can make the most of what we've got. We're really grateful to the leadership of the cross-agency Rainbow Network, helping us see a range of perspectives. It also means when we work together, top and bottom, we can really harness the strength of employee-led networks for the benefit of our organisations, for the benefit of all of us in them, but also ultimately for the benefit of Aotearoa. And working closely with Khan really helps us see where we should put our focus, where the employee networks are focusing, where us leaders need to focus, giving us the best opportunity to really make a difference for our LGBTQ communities in our agencies, but also in the communities that we serve. To me, leading from the top means that we need to be really open about the fact that we don't know all the answers. Of course we don't. And to be open and welcoming to different perspectives to help us work through the complex issues that face us every day. And employee-led networks are a really great way to do this. When we give our colleagues the airtime to meet, the autonomy to support each other, the permission to help us see stuff we leaders can't see, then we all win. Because we all win when everyone can bring their whole and best selves to work.
We spend a lot of time at work. We want a public service where we are comfortable with being ourselves every day.
I'm proud to be part of the Chief Executive Champion Group for Rainbow Inclusion in the public sector. I believe in the importance of leading from the front and role modelling the inclusive behaviours we want to see in our workplaces. As the Chief of Defence, I am conscious that my actions and influence can create significant change both within the Defence Force and the wider public sector.
Everyone owns this work. That means that we can do more, achieve more, deliver more, and do that at pace.
Kia ora, my name is Avery and I use she, her pronouns, and Brody, Morgan and myself are from the Inland Revenue Rainbow Network. And while at IR, we created a resource for Te Kawamataho Public Service Commission around pronoun use in the public service for email signatures. And this resource was created in direct response to the 2019 WeCount survey.
Kia ora, my name is Morgan Kelly. I use he, him pronouns. So while working on this piece of work, we were so surprised and thrilled with the uptake and support that we got. It's just so thrilling that a resource that can help so many people, that is fairly, straightforward, and a lot of people have been doing it for a while, can have such a deep impact.
Kia ora, my name's Brody. My pronouns are they, them. When we share pronouns across the public service, it's the example of something really small we can do that might have a big impact for others. As a non-binary person myself, I can't tell you how empowered, inspired, visible and seen I feel every time someone gets my pronouns right. And it's so baffling to me that we can make people feel that way with just simple language changes.
During our journey on diversity, we identified the need, particularly in relation to our rainbow community, to have some really clear transitioning guidelines that would help in circumstances where there was a person in the New Zealand intelligence community who wanted to transition their gender. We've used the imagery of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly and also the tagline, Be You, to really show and demonstrate the imagery of people metamorphosizing into their true selves. At the 2021 Cannes conference, there was a clear theme that what people want is for great resources like our transitioning guidelines to be made freely available right across the public service. And so we worked with Te Kawa Mātāhō to make sure that our guidelines are freely available to everybody to use.
I would like to lay down a wero, a challenge to all leaders in all organisations across New Zealand to lean into the rainbow inclusion space. Your words and your actions matter. Inaction is not an option.
The Chorus Ambassadorship Award recognises internal heroes and role models in formal or informal leadership roles who are actively driving improvements with rainbow inclusion. Please welcome JB Russolo, CEO of Chorus, to say a few words.
Tenga tangata o tēnei whenua, tēnā koutou katoa. Enga manuhiri o ngā hoe whā, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa, ngā mai haere mai e tēnei hui e tēnei rā. My name is JB Russolo and I'm the CEO of Chorus and a very proud sponsor of the Chorus Ambassadorship Award. It's really a shame that we're not able to be together in person this evening to celebrate this really significant and important moment like we did last time. But in the spirit of embracing all things virtual, I'm delighted to present this award category with this video. New Zealand is one of the most diverse countries in the world, and over the last few decades has made great progress to change laws that discriminated against LGBTQIA+ people. I know it's a bit of a tongue twister for me, being French and all, but I try my best. We've come a long way as a nation, but we need to continue to focus even more on equity and inclusion. And organizations in New Zealand play a key part in achieving that. At Chorus, we really value people in our workplace who bring different views and experiences. This diversity is what makes us who we are. Not only are we better placed to understand our diverse customer base, but we're also fortunate to have a wonderful group of engaged employees who feel comfortable and safe to bring their whole selves to work every day. And the benefits of that are invaluable. Chorus is proud to be a sponsor of the New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Award. It's a chance to celebrate the great achievements that organizations have made for rainbow inclusion. And that's something I'm very passionate about. Chorus was first accredited with the Rainbow Tick in 2019, and we have been re-accredited for the following 2 years. The accreditation for us means that we are held accountable across the business at all levels for ensuring that we not only meet the standard, but that we strive to surpass it. And we're proud of what that means for us as a company. The Chorus Ambassadorship Award recognizes internal heroes and role models in formal and informal leadership roles, people who actively drive improvements to do with rainbow inclusion. Two of our corporate values are maia, courageous, and tūturu, authentic. And you need both to be a rainbow ambassador. So on behalf of Chorus, I would like to congratulate the finalists and to offer my special congratulations to our winner today. I will now hand back to Ali to announce the finalist and this year's winner. Good luck.
Kia ora for that. And the finalists are Klaus Buert from Chorus New Zealand Limited, Shailesh Patel from Chorus New Zealand Limited, Gina Mills from EY, Kendall Farmer from Les Mills International, Shelley Thompson from the New Zealand Intelligence Community, and Jeremy Clark from Z Energy. Now, before we announce the winner in what is our most celebrated category, the judges would like to make a special mention to a few people with a Highly Commended Award. And the Highly Commended Awards go to Klaus Buitt from Chorus New Zealand Limited, Shailesh Patel from Chorus New Zealand Limited, and Kendall Farmer from Les Mills International. And the winner of this award is Shelley Thompson from the New Zealand Intelligence Community. Congratulations. Now let's hear from our highly commended ambassadors and our winner.
18 months ago, I asked our CEO, Clive, why we don't do more to support our queer community. The answer I got was the immediate go-ahead to do whatever I thought was necessary to achieve sexual and gender diversity within our organisation. For me, that meant getting and maintaining the rainbow tick, alongside impactful changes to our policy, education, and our physical environment. I may be the kaitiaki for this kaupapa, but no person is an island, and I have to thank my comrades in this work. Taran, Ian, Liz, Leon, Dave, Joe, Maddie, Zoe, and Chris. We also have to thank Anna for being our SLT sponsor from day one, and Clive for giving us the unequivocal support to start and continue on this journey. Being recognised as a leader can feel a little strange when you feel like you're just doing what's right, but I really hope that this serves to inspire other people to not give up on fighting for change in all aspects of your life. Be the disruptive one, be the difficult one, be the dog with a bone, use your platform. If your platform is a privileged one, do everything you can to bring other people onto that platform and then pass the mic. Listen to BIPOC voices. Listen to trans, intersex, non-binary and takatapui voices. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants.
Hi, I am proud to be nominated for the Chorus Ambassadorship Award category. For me, being an ambassador in the workplace is about creating the safe environment for everyone to bring their truly authentic selves to work. That wasn't always the case for me. I've been with companies where I've had to hide part of myself throughout my work experience. And I decided when joining Chorus that this was not going to be the same for me. I'm proud to be the visible presence that demonstrate that this is indeed a safe place to bring your true selves to work and have an authentic work experience. I'd like to thank the Chorus Executive for continuing to support the great work that the Rainbow Network does. And I'd like to thank the sponsors of these great awards to celebrate the great work and the success that we do. Thanks and best of luck to the fellow nominees in this award category. Cheers.
Hey everybody, I'm absolutely thrilled to be nominated as a finalist for the Ambassadorship Awards this year. I'd like to thank Shailesh for being my little cheerleader and pushing as hard as I do to keep the show on the road, especially for large projects like the Big Gay Out. A big thank you also to our support crew right around the business, including our volunteers, our comms team, marketing, people and culture. I'd also like to thank our exec for their engagement, letting us be authentic and embark on those projects that are important to us. The Rainbow community is massive, and I've learned that to motivate a large group of people, you can do so if you truly care and have the courage to ask for help yourself. Congratulations to everybody who's been nominated as a finalist for the Ambassadorship Award this year. What a great, gifted group doing amazing things.
Kia ora e te whānau. I'm incredibly proud to be part of the New Zealand intelligence community and the diversity inclusion journey we're on. We have a vital mission to protect New Zealand's national security, and to do this it's essential that we reflect the community we serve. For me personally, diversity inclusion is about equality. It's about doing what I can do within the community and the wider public service to ensure that our workplaces and the people in them respect diversity and provide inclusive workplaces for everyone. It's only then that all people can bring their true selves and we can all flourish together. If I could give one piece of advice to others who are starting out on the journey, it's to start small and build momentum. Don't wait for the conditions to be perfect. Just get on with it, stay passionate, and your supporters will grow. I wouldn't be in the position I am today of being recognised if it wasn't for the incredible support from across our community. and that starts at the top. To everyone across our community, in particular to my team and to our Rainbow community standing out, this recognition is as much yours as it is mine. A massive shout out though to everyone else involved in this event. The incredible work that everyone is doing has to be celebrated. I'm so impressed, but as I said, this mahi is never over, and I encourage everyone to just keep going.
Well, right from the get-go when we established standing out at the NZIC, Shelley was one of our great champions. She is always happy to get involved in the weeds. She's always been a huge supporter of diversity and inclusion.
Her advocacy for standing out comes really naturally to her. She can turn up to our meetings, she can name everyone, she can interact with everyone on a personal level. And it doesn't feel like we've got a senior leader just coming in because they have to. She wants to be there.
She also is a champion for our work in a way that has actually changed the culture of our organisations the last few years, even amongst some of our own management and stuff. I've seen the sort of change that's happened in the most positive sort of way, and I know that that's down to Shelley's leadership along with our directors general in both agencies. She wants to talk.
Shelley's enthusiasm is so genuine, and we're absolutely privileged to have her as our CPO.
She cares about this so clearly, and we just couldn't ask for a better champion in that respect.
The amount that she's given to us and done for us is exceptional, and I'm so grateful to have her as our CPO. I couldn't wish for anyone better.
Before we move on to the final and premier award of the day, I'd like to welcome the Directors General Rebecca Kittredge and Andrew Hampton from the New Zealand intelligence community to say a few words. As the 2020 Westpac Supreme Award winners, let's hear what they've been up to and some more inspiration from the incredible work that they continue to do. And then we'll announce the Westpac Supreme Award for 2021.
Kia ora koutou katoa. I'm Andrew Hampton. I'm the Director General of the Government Communication Security Bureau. I'm really pleased to be here today as part of this event with Rebecca. Indeed, I'd love to be here in person because I wasn't able to come to last year's event. Our agencies exist to protect New Zealanders and to protect our national security. In order to do that, we need to ensure that we have the broadest range of perspectives around the table, and that includes the perspectives of our Rainbow community.
Last year, winning the Rainbow Excellence Supreme Award for NZSIS and GCSB was an incredible thrill. I can't tell you what it meant for us. And a lot of hard work had gone into it by a lot of people within our community, and I just really want to acknowledge that, because you don't get here to this point without really putting the work in and truly understanding your organisation. The impact for us has been really significant, and part of it has been that I think for those in the Rainbow community out there in New Zealand, those diverse communities that we really, really want to have come and work for us, they understand that they're going to find a welcoming and inclusive workplace where they're going to be able to bring their whole selves to work for us, and that really matters to us. And of course, that also makes a big difference for the people who are already in our community. We have a big spectrum of people who work for us, and the fact is for them too that it has meant that it is a more inclusive and better workplace.
While it is really important to recruit people with diverse backgrounds, it's just as important to have a welcoming and inclusive workplace. Our agencies have recently gone through the Rainbow Tick reaccreditation process, and we're really pleased that we're able to get through that and get our accreditation for a further 2 years. That doesn't mean we're perfect though. The report usefully identified some key areas where we need to improve as an organisation. And some of the areas that were identified for us to improve included making sure that we support our leaders to be strong advocates and allies for the Rainbow community and Rainbow initiatives. We can't just rely on our Rainbow staff to do all the heavy lifting for us.
Last year, I remember when I had that amazing moment of accepting the Supreme Award on behalf of the intelligence community, I thought to myself, I imagine I'll have to come back and speak next year, and I'll probably have to have a good story to tell about what we actually have been doing since. We've been working with the Rainbow Tick organisation, and I just want to say how great they've been, coming and helping us to work on how we can continue to work as well as possible and to understand how we can support all of our Rainbow staff as inclusively and positively as possible. And that's been a really neat journey that we've been on this year. We've also refreshed our diversity and inclusion strategy, and that's been quite deliberate, and it also takes us to the next level, I think, as we look to both be an employer of choice for the broadest range of people possible, and also, to make it a really great place for our existing staff to work. It's really, really important to know that this is the work is never done, the mahi is never done. We need to keep on committing ourselves to this journey, which never stops.
Our amazing Standing Out group, Tū Kia Kitea, have continued to provide great ambassadorship for the rainbow community within our agencies. They've run a range of events and promoted a whole series of initiatives over the last couple of years. One of the coolest events they did was invited the Right Honourable Grant Robertson, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, to come and talk to staff about his experiences at the end of last year. It was an incredibly well-attended event and the feedback was amazing. Other initiatives include a big focus on raising awareness of our non-binary, transgender and intersex whānau. This includes producing material and guidance for staff, including on the use of pronouns. Our transitioning guidelines and glossary continue to be a real success internally, and we've shared these not only with other organisations across government, but with our international partners. They think they're fantastic.
Our Standing Out group has just been an amazing help for us as an intelligence community over the last year. For a start, they helped us with our recruitment campaign, which was aimed at showing as wide a range of people as possible that we are a rainbow-friendly employer and that people should come and work for us. In addition to that, they also told us that it was time for the spies to come out of the closet and to march openly in the Pride Parade. And not something that we've done before. So we worked up a banner and we had the whole thing planned. As everybody knows, COVID means that hasn't been possible this year, but you can look forward to seeing us, not all of us, but some of us, marching under our own banner in the next time we're able to have a Pride Parade, which we're really, really looking forward to. So that's been absolutely brilliant. I also just want to really acknowledge the fact that having our Standing Out group means that for our staff, there's always been a safe place for them to come and talk, a safe place to kōrero together. And during lockdown, of course, that's been really, really important that people have been able to come and do that. So I just really want to say that having this kind of group within the community is hugely important to us.
We are both really proud of what our agencies have achieved, but we also recognise that this is a journey and we are only really at the start of it. We couldn't have achieved anything without the great support and leadership from our own rainbow community and from their many allies. We are keen to share with others what we have learned. At the same time, we are keen to learn from others, and that's why events like this that highlight excellence are so important. The most important thing is that it's up to each and every one of us to be an advocate and an ally for the rainbow community, both within our work and outside. So congratulations to the nominees. You're all stars and deserving of this recognition. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā tātou katoa.
Thank you so much, Rebecca and Andrew. And now on to the Westpac Supreme Award. The Westpac Supreme Award recognises organisations that have demonstrated wide-ranging programs, policy and practices across the organisation, both top-down and bottom-up, that are making a measurable and setting a new standard and example for others to follow with rainbow inclusion. I'd like to invite Fontaine Moses Tekani from Westpac to present this award.
Tēnā koutou katoa. On behalf of Westpac, I'd like to thank Martin and the organisers. What an amazing and awesome way to celebrate and support our Takotapui whānau and rainbow community. Whakamihi atu ana kia koutou. Congratulations to our finalists and to our supreme winner. Ahukoa ko hia tawai haere atu ai. Ka kōkiri tahi tawa. Regardless of where the journey leads us, we'll do it together. Nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa. Now back to Ali to announce the finalist and our supreme overall winner. Kia ora.
And kia ora to you. And the finalists are ASB, Chorus New Zealand Limited, EY, Les Mills International, New Zealand Defence Force, New Zealand Intelligence Community, Spaceworks Interior Architecture, and Te Kawa Mataho Public Service Commission. And the winner is Spaceworks Interior Architecture. Congratulations to all of you.
I feel really passionate about raising awareness for the rainbow community in design and construction, and I feel that we can make a real impact in allowing everybody to feel included. We can help support people on their mental health journey and really allow them to embrace who they are in this sector.
And going through this journey, you really get to open up all the reasons around diversity and what it means, truly not just for ourselves, but for everyone else around us.
It feels amazing to be included as a finalist in Rainbow Excellence Awards. Everybody was part of this journey, and they, as much as I, am just incredibly pleased, so thank you.
Wow, I'm completely blown away. Congratulations to everyone who has won an award today. And of course, Lizzie and the team at Spaceworks. Honestly, a heartfelt, sincere congratulations to you and everyone at Spaceworks for the incredible work that you're doing. What you're doing is that you're saving people's lives. You are changing people's possibilities. And I know this has been a focus around rainbow inclusion, and you have led that so authentically. But you are an example for other organizations all over the world to follow about what is possible when you actually care about your people, that you believe that every single person, no matter what our differences, should have the right to come to work and bring our whole selves to work and be fully included and embraced. Aroha to you and your team. It's an exceptional acknowledgement of what you've achieved, and I hope that you go and you shout from the rooftops, because that will inspire other organizations, small, medium, and large, all over the country, to get on the train, to join this journey and understand that this has real, meaningful impact. This awards isn't just about the awards. It's a program of work all year round where we get people to come together to share their stories, to share their work. And by doing that, we move the work forward and we move together, united, to make Aotearoa organisations safer, more welcoming and more inclusive for our rainbow community. So thank you. Thank you to everyone else from around the motu for joining us. Aroha to all of you. Please go and continue the celebrations this evening. But on a more serious note, before we wrap up, I wanted to talk to a challenge that Louisa Wall put to us. Louisa challenged us to go beyond the four walls of our organisations, to reach out to our Pacific cousins, to reach to the whānau in the Pacific who are not at the same stage of their rainbow inclusion journeys as we are. And I'm really excited to announce today that at Pride Pledge, which is one of the social enterprises that I run, we've been collaborating with Pride Cook Islands. And as part of that collaboration, we have gifted the Pride Pledge trademark and resources and intellectual property to Pride Cook Islands. On the 10th of December, which is Human Rights Day in the Cook Islands this year, so just a few weeks away, Pride Pledge Cook Islands will launch. Carla and Lara, huge mihi to you and everyone involved in the cooks. What you're doing is phenomenal work against the backdrop of so much challenge. We at Pride Pledge are here all the way. We're here to support you, encourage you, and help you over the hurdles, because there will be hurdles. People will try and discourage you, to try and stop you, but what you're doing is incredible. And so to Louisa, we're doing what you've asked. And what I want to reinforce is exactly that challenge to everyone. What can you do? What can you do beyond your workplace? What can you do in your community, your sports teams, your theatre group? It doesn't matter. What can you do to continue to improve New Zealand? Not just our workplaces, but New Zealand, Aotearoa, and our Pacific neighbours, to make all of us be able to live lives where we can be our true selves. So, to wrap up, I'm going to hand back to Ali. She's going to talk about some of the technicalities and what's going to happen next, so don't go just yet. But again, 2023 is just around the corner. We will be running the awards in 2023, but we need support. So if you're not an existing sponsor, or even if you are an existing sponsor, please reach out to us because we'll be planning for 2023. We need your support. Sponsorship will be open from tomorrow, and we really hope that with that, we'll be able to continue this excellent work of Rainbow Excellence into the future and absolutely for the next 3 years. Ngā mihi nui, take care, and mā te wā.
Well, that brings us to a close for the 3rd annual New Zealand Rainbow Excellence Awards. Congratulations to every entrant, to all of our finalists and the winners. And again, huge congrats to Lizzie and the incredible team at Spaceworks Interior Architecture on your Supreme Award and all of your awards this afternoon. What a great afternoon for you. Your awards and certificates, all of your awards and certificates, will be sent to you today, so you should receive them over the next week or so. Thank you again to Westpac, our platinum sponsor, and all of our other incredible sponsors and partners for making this event possible. Keep up the wonderful work and make sure you tag and hashtag at Rainbow Awards, hashtag New Zealand Rainbow Awards, that's NZ Rainbow Awards, hashtag Rainbow Tick and at Rainbow Tick. The media release will be sent out very soon, and social media announcements should all be live by now. Take care, stay safe, and we really hope to see you all again for the 4th year of awards in 2022. Hopefully, we'll see you in person. Thank you so much for watching. Ngā mihi nui.